Welcome to our YouTube channel, ServiceNow by Veda Technologies. I just wanted to give you some overview on this video. So this video is related to today's batch. The 36th batch is started. So this video is all about in just general way, like IT culture and how to get a job and what are all the possibilities we can get cover for you guys from our end and how the market is currently and everything it is being discussed in this video. You can watch it, and here are the playlists that we are keep on uploading. This is our channel. You can subscribe our channel for all the topics. Okay, and you can go ahead and watch the video. Thank you. So are you guys to try any other technologies and trying to be learn service now? Already you did learn service now and trying to get a job, and anybody have an idea about the service now? There are multiple technologies in the IT, correct? But why only service now? Why you choose the service now? First point. And how the market is currently for service now. Few things you need to get understand before you learn any IT technology. First point. It can be anything now. It's not only, I'm not only talking about service now. Okay. Before you wanted to be learn any IT course, nowadays you need to learn it very full-fledged. Okay.
Hi,
Yes, please.
hi Veda. So I'm having a 3.8 years of experience in service now. I have been used service now as a ticketing tool, not a development.
Okay.
So with that, I just wanted to learn the service now development, like making the UI changes as per the customer requirements. So many and connecting the servers, APIs. So I just
Mhm.
want to learn this through the service now development course.
Okay. You will get understand. Okay. In demos, that is what we are going to be understand everything. Okay. But
Yeah.
very new people will be there. Okay. My most of the students would be very new for the IT, and maybe they were into the non-IT part, and they wanted to be switching to the IT field. Okay.
Okay.
Nowadays, if you wanted to be learn any IT course, first point you should have to, know the scope of it. What is the future of it? Okay. Nowadays, if you ask someone, if you stop and ask someone, they will tell DevOps, and someone tell development like Java, right? This kind of technologies you may get it. You may hear from the people. And if you go to somewhere and ask, you will be hearing the Salesforce. If you go for this, do you think you will get a job? And first point, if you get a job, what is the competition in the market? This is the best courses now. DevOps, I would say it is very, very best course, and Salesforce is also best course. For example, Java is the ultimate technology. But why you guys are not choosing this? Why you guys are choosing the service now nowadays? Okay. If you ask someone in the market, everybody will be tell only these kind of technologies. They are not aware of it. Most of the people are not aware of the service now part. Service now, everyone just assuming like it is a ticketing tool. Am I right? Everybody assuming it's just a
Yes.
ticketing tool. It is having the very huge platform. It can be supporting multiple factors and multiple, automation in the IT organization. Maybe if you go for the DevOps, right, there are a lot of opportunities. At least, for example, 1K opportunities are there. For the 1K opportunities, there are lakhs of people in the market who got learned it. Do you agree this? Can anyone agree? There are lakhs of
Yes, sir.
people for the competition. Even if you go for the Java, there are plenty of the openings now. I would say 5K openings, for example. For 5K openings, there are 5 lakhs of people. There are multiple people. Whenever they are done with the I know any graduation. Most of the people will go ahead with this Java part and .NET or Python. But if you go and see outside of the market, you will see huge competition. I don't say these technologies are not having any, opportunities outside. They had opportunities. But if you go and see for the competition perspective, it's very difficult for you guys to be keep an experience and get the job. And Salesforce is also very huge demandable tool in the market. Okay. And likewise, everybody knows this technology, everybody is learning those, and finally they are giving up. If 100 people are learning, okay, only 2 to 3 people are getting the job. Do you think is that correct? Because of the competition, first point. It's not something like it's difficult courses. They are also no, similar to the service now. I mean, if you learn, if you give your full-fledged things, they definitely you will get it. You will get the job. For example, 3 months course is there. Okay. If you give your best for 3 months and if you get the support from the institution, definitely you will get the job. But maybe here people may get stuck. Definitely this is here definitely people may get stuck because of the competition. Here maybe they wouldn't be able to pick up your profiles. 1 lakh people are updating profiles in the Naukar or somewhere in the platform, and there are this much opportunities, and there are less probabilities to get shortlisted itself. It's not like you're attending the interviews. It's something like your profile itself is not getting shortlisted for the interviews. That is happening, Mahinda. Nowadays, it is happening. Okay. Service now, I would come to this point. Why service now? For the job seekers, especially. Service now, first point, most of the people are knowing it as ticketing tool. If you go inside and in the organization, IT organization, if you see, it has very huge demandable activities can be done by this platform. Okay. And coming to the opportunities, opportunities also same like this part, DevOps or Salesforce. But when you come for the competition, you don't see this much competition, I would say. If you go and keep 4 years of experience, okay, resume, you will get lot of calls. For three, it will be bit less. For two, it will be bit less. For one, maybe you will be getting very less calls. Why I am introducing this part is you can learn any course from anywhere, any institution, but you need to get understand what benefit you will be getting. Is that correct, Ma? If you're learning, if you give your best for 3 months and at least 5 hours, 4 hours you sit for and practiced it, if you're not getting the calls, it's worthless. Definitely the people who are did hard work for 3 months, they will also give up. I'm not getting the calls. Then people will be started talking to someone and they will get the job some other technology and and they will go to other platform and learn it. They don't stop it. Maybe they will go somewhere again, somewhere some other technology, maybe data science, for example. Okay, they will go and they will learn it. And after this, if you're not getting here, again you will go somewhere. You will switch into another technology. For example, SAP. Again in the SAP, you are not getting. They again you will go somewhere. Don't do this first point. Choose one best technology, stick up and do your hard work. Don't give up even if it is a year or 2 years more. That is my suggestion. Don't go somewhere just 4 months or 5 months. You to try for the job and trying to be learn one more technology. It doesn't make any sense. You need to give your best and get the support from the institution or colleagues or someone's, okay, then get the job. It's not that much easy nowadays to get a job in the IT. It is the correct statement. If you ask me, I'm not scaring you. Okay, that is happening in the IT market. The people who are giving their best in the market, invest their time, they are spending a lot of time, they are getting the jobs. My students, especially, I'm talking about. Even if you go outside, join me and I will give you the job. Join me. Okay, join in my batches and I will give you the job. How they will give you the job? If they are having the organization, why they are running the institution? First point. And nowadays people are asking placements, placements. Do you provide the placements? Some ABC institute say, I am providing the placements. Okay, how they are providing for the career gap people? Because ServiceNow is majorly for the career gap people. Most of the IT technologies are career gap people. You may get the calls. For the freshers, you won't get it. When someone come to you and says placements, what is placement? Who will give you the placement? Who will tie up with ABC institution with XYZ company organization? But how many companies he must have to be connected with or tie up with and get the opportunities from here and give you? Is that possible nowadays? And anytime it is possible, not nowadays, if you ask me. Or if I ask you, tell me, is that possible? And ABC Institute go somewhere and get the opportunities. Is that possible? Okay, if someone is telling you it is possible, I would say they are cheating you. If someone is telling you, I will give you the placement and join me, I don't think so. It is the professional thing. Okay, first point. Here, I just wanted to be convey. I'm not disappointing you guys. Okay, even if you join in my institution, I don't give you the placement. I will give you the possibilities, ma. Possibilities. Why? What are all the possibilities to get a job? Can you tell me? People who did try on other technologies, possibilities to get a job, to get a IT job, especially. What possibilities, ma? Nowadays, hmm? We
Or
will
resume building and where the opportunity is there, just give the job requirements
give the job
and
requirements. Okay, from ABC platform, for example, now Naukri or LinkedIn, go somewhere and get the
Mhm.
opportunities. Yes, that is fine. Next, that is just to scheduling the interviews, correct?
Yeah.
Just shortlisting your profile. Just first step, correct? What are all the
Yes.
possibilities to get a job? What you needed? What support you needed? First point, if I ask
Need
you.
more skills.
Hmm? Hmm? Tell me, ma. We will learn the subject now. We will learn service now subject everything. Okay, you will be here and you will get everything. You will be learning everything. Before you are learning this, you need to get understand this part. Next 3 days, 2 days, I will tell you in clear way. Nothing to be worried about the subject and all. You can watch on my YouTube channel also. How do we explain to the people? That's okay. But here you tell me what possibilities needed to get a job. Hmm?
Assistance to provide a good resume.
First point, you need to get more knowledge on the platform. It can be any platform, correct? Even if you learn any other platform, you need very good support from your team. I mean, for your institution and There you need to get practiced. For the practice purpose, you need the assignments. Correct? And next, resume probably people should provide the good ATS resume. Assignment should be given. I need to cover most of the topics. Okay. If you ask me, 100 topics are there in one of the technology. Do you think all the 100 topics is being covered in that course?
No, sir,
100
no.
topics, nobody will cover more. Even if you ask me, I don't cover everything. If there are 100 topics in ServiceNow, nobody will be covering all the topics. Because if you wanted me to cover every topic, it takes 6 months or 7 months. Any course. If you take up DevOps, it will be done by 3 months. 3 months course, no DevOps. In 3 months, do you think it will be covered everything? It won't be covered. Okay. From our ServiceNow perspective, also we don't cover everything. What required, I will give you. The fundamentals are needed. If you go anywhere, the fundamentals, the the basement is required very strong. When you're strong at the basement, you will be able to build yourself and build your life, build your skills, and at least if I share you some documents, probably you will get more knowledge on the advanced topics also. Okay. Nobody will be covering all the topics. Okay. To get the possibilities, if you ask me, assignments are required and resume building is required. And you need to cover all the topics which are required, I would say. And next point, what is your requirement? For example, you shortlisted one of the interview. Okay. Let's take this part. In Capgemini, you had attended the interview. You are my student, for example. You attended one of the organization called Capgemini. Okay. Maybe they asked you 25 questions. Okay. Out of 25 questions from our syllabus or from our topic, just covered, you are able to answer just 15 questions. But how about remaining part? How about remaining 10 questions? Okay. After joining or after completion of this course, okay, or anywhere, any course, you don't get all the interview questions from our syllabus. You just get 60%. Just 60. From the interview perspective, if you ask me, just to 50% or 60%, last 70%. But how about this part remaining? Okay. What I do, I will ask my students to attend the interview. After attending the interviews, this maybe they will be able to explain. This remaining part, I will ask them to be shared the interview questions. And later, we will be providing the answers. Likewise, if you do at least for 10 interviews, okay, do you get the job? Do you able to crack the interview if you do the same thing for 10 interviews?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yourself. Okay, here I am asking for yourself. If you wanted to be yourself, attend the interviews and crack it, this is required or not? Remaining 10% or 10 questions, okay, at least if you attend for 10 interviews, you will get a lot of knowledge. That I am sure. Correct? That kind of support I can able to give you. First point. This is needed. Okay. If you join somewhere, resumes, you can get it outside also. If you ask me frankly, you can go somewhere and some AI and give me some resume and give your requirement. It will build a very beautiful resume and give it to you. Is that correct or not? It will
Yeah,
give you
yes.
very good resumes. It will give you more than that we are providing. Okay. First point, it is very, very, very important this thing because if you go to any technology and trying to get a job, this is the platform. This is how you should have to try. Okay. Why I'm telling this? Okay. Maybe I do have a lot of students, for example. Lot of students are attending the interviews. Maybe they are recording it and sharing it to me. And even I can share it with my all other students also. Even though you will get all the different questions and you can go through it and yourself you will crack it interviews. Okay. And next assignment part. For example, today assignment part is needed nowadays. Okay. For 9 a.m. our session. After 9 a.m. at 1 p.m. I will get started with assignment session. Our team will start the assignment session. There we can give the assignments. You need to finish at least 30 to 40 minutes. Assignment section session will be there. That you need to prepare it and on the time you need to give it. Okay. Because you are just listening to the live sessions or recording sessions, just one or two assignments. If you did whatever I did in the live sessions, that won't work out. Okay. I need to give you the assignments. There would be the appropriate assignment section session, post session. Okay. At least 30 to 40 minutes. You need to join there and finish it. That is required. Okay. And next point. This is just unprofessional thing. For example, if you are not this, I don't need this, sir. I directly need the job. It is not possible. Okay. Maybe I can help you over the interviews. I do take the mock interviews. Okay. After taking the mock interviews, if people are able to explain 70 to 80% of the answers, whatever we discussed from our syllabus, okay, questions would be in the mock interviews, questions would be from the syllabus itself, whatever we are going to be covered. If you are able to explain this part, I will directly give you one direct interview support. It's not kind of proxy. 2 to 3 interviews I will give you support freely. I don't charge anything. Okay, choice is yours. This is the basement part you require because you are going to be learned by the way 2 months or 3 months. By the way, it will not be finished in 2 months. It takes at least 3 months, 2.5 months above to cover all the topics. This is what we are going to be provided. And general things we will be providing how to talk to the HRT, how to talk to the HR, and what you need to ask them before they are providing the job description and all. This basement thing is required before you do learn any XYZ technology. Fine. Any questions ma, on this? It's needed, ma. If you're joining here or not joining here, it is needed even if you go anywhere, any technology. Okay. Any questions on this part? General questions. We are not talking about anything related to subject, what is this, that, and all. We're just talking about the real part of it, real part of IT job market. Anything else, ma? Anything? Feel free to ask your questions.
Sir, what about the persons who has a career gap?
Yes. Okay. What is your career gap? What is your password, ma?
Actually, I have 10 years of experience in the BPO,
Mm.
and since last 3 months, I just laid off from my organizations, and I don't want to go back into the BPO, and I wanted to move into the this technology. So
How
I'm asking,
many?
is that fine
Okay.
for me?
How many years of experience? I missed out. 8, you
10
said 8.
years.
10 years in BPO. You can
Yeah.
convert this particular, okay, you can convert this
Actually, I have
particular
experience in the
experience.
Gendex, tool tickets, fresh
Mhm.
desk.
I do understand. Support wise, you did work for.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If you go for 10 years of experience, okay, you can utilize your same experience, but maybe 3 or 4 years of experience can be kept for relevant experience into the service now. You can try because non-IT people are trying the same. Okay. But first you need to remember the package right here, you will be having very less, I would say. Correct? Huh? If you ask me, for example, 7 or 8, 6 or 7. Okay, 6 LPA, for example. 6 LPA for BPO, if you are expecting here 18 lakhs, it is not possible initially. You need to join somewhere at 10 lakhs or 8 lakhs or 9 lakhs, and within 6 months, you can achieve this. Not directly, you can't achieve the high packages. People who are having this part. Or maybe you can have the counter offers now. Counter offers means maybe you had 6 lakhs, you got offer of 9 lakhs. Maybe still you are attending the interviews and you can tell 9 lakhs I had the offer, existing offer, I'm expecting 12 lakhs. Likewise, you can be able to increase your package. You can expect it. It may be possible. That's what I'm saying. You can try with
Okay.
your own this part,
Okay.
this
Thanks.
experience. It's okay. You can continue.
And
So,
now currently I have 9 lakh CTC.
It's okay. Anything, but this is the step, I would say.
Okay.
Okay, you can't directly get
hi,
high packages. Yes, yes, please, ma'am.
uh, sir, my question to you is that I have a 3 years of experience in manual testing,
Okay.
but I got a 2 year gap, career gap, and
Mhm.
now I'm again resuming the career by learning the course of service now.
Okay.
So, but the question comes in my mind like, as AI has captured the market, so is it my correct choice for again resuming my career? Once I met you in your institute also, and after getting all the things, understanding all the things, I
Mhm.
switched to ServiceNow.
Mhm.
And I was waiting for this class to start at the morning batch also. And but again, the question comes the same: is it is a right choice to start a career again after 2 years gap?
Okay. Here, you did work for here and you had career gap. Okay. For
Yeah.
example, first point, the people who are having more than 1 year or 2 years of career gap, most of the IT organization will decline your profile. Most of the IT organization, they may be declined. And one thing you can explain them, okay, just personal things you can explain then and get it captured, get it the shortlisted your profile. But most of the organizations will be not picking your profile if you're having more than 1 year gap. Why I tell you? Okay, for example, your technology service now. You did work 2 years back. Maybe in 2 years, there are a lot of upgradations, correct? There are a lot of
Yes.
there are a lot of updations in the tool itself. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, but how the people are expecting you to be in line with this 2 years gap? Okay, I can tell you one thing. You did work as a freelancer. Okay, that is the first
Mm.
point where you can explain them. If still you are not getting the calls, probably there is only one thing where you can keep some experience. That's it.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
leave the control mark if you are taking the control. Anyway, that is a possibility way. Okay, 2 years gap means people don't agree, all the people, because of the skills upgradations over the particular XYZ platform. For example, ServiceNow. But you may get the calls, but less calls if you compare to other people. One thing, just 5 months or 6 months or 8 months, current company, you can add it as a fake experience, I would say. That is possible. But you are not eligible for all the companies. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions for anyone? And especially if you are not having any questions, I'm going to be talking about the pure
Like
career gap people.
which type of companies we are not eligible, sir?
Mostly the people who are having the deeper background. TCS. Nowadays, most of the MNCs are having the background check now. They are strictly checking the background. Nowadays, people directly asking Form 16 or the bank statement. That is not being manageable first. Okay, even if I propose you some IT organization fake experience document, that is also not workable. You need to choose the contract positions. Okay, for fake experience people or the career gap people or this career gap or fake experience people, I always suggest this contract positions. Why contract experience? Contract positions are eligible. Does anyone know about the contract positions? Hmm? Does anyone know
Yes,
what is
I
contract
have one
position?
question. So after the course, when I applying the job, so
Hmm.
do I need required any certifications like CAD, CSA, ITL, V3, and the other, so what certification I have to take on ITSM?
Hmm. See, there are admin related and development related, and also there are micro certifications on each topic.
Mhm.
Okay. If you ask me, even I am not having any certifications. It's not, if you have the certification, come to me and I will give you the job. It's not something like that. It is the add on people who are trying to get a job. The certification is kind of add on. It's not something like you are certified and I give you the job. It is not needed or it is needed, both. If you are having the
Like
certification, it
mostly
is
in job
advantage.
market,
Yeah.
mostly on the job market, some like vendors, they are preferring only for the certifications, they are qualifying the
Mm.
candidates.
CSA is needed, if you ask me. Okay, and development related is also needed in our ServiceNow perspective. But it's up to you. If you are cracking it, that's okay. Nowadays, even I don't have one. I never tried it. Okay. Certification may be needed or not. Even people are not having the certification, my students got the job. Okay. And if contract positions, first point, people are having the career gap or they did have their graduation at 2016 or 15, okay, or 2019. Okay, people are having 4 years or 3 years of experience, 3 years of career gap. How they wanted to be switch into the IT field because everything is being monitored nowadays. If I have the fake experience of 3 years or 4 years, do I get the job, sir? But I can learn, I can give my best to learn the course, but how can I get the job, sir? Here, there are lot of contract positions. There are a lot of contract positions where you can apply. Why contract positions and what is contract position? For example, there is a ABC vendor. Okay, for example, okay, let's take up. There is a Infosys organization. They had one project. Maybe project is for 6 months duration. Okay, or 1 year duration. For 1 year or 6 months for the short term, they don't recruit the people directly. Maybe they will be approaching some XYZ vendor. Okay, the XYZ vendor can be recruiting the people like you. They don't even talk about what you had. They don't even talk about what documents you had. Why? The XYZ people is getting more income, I would say, okay, from these people. When they are having or they are getting upon you at least 30 or 40,000 per month, why they do talk about all the documentation part? They don't even talk about the documentation part. Even though, in fact, they will help you for the documentation part. If someone asks you do this, do that, and all, that is possible for the contract. That is possible for the fake experience people. I mean, career gap people. Contract positions you can go ahead with 1 year or 6 months, okay, and then work there and don't say yes when they are asking for the permanent. If you go for the permanent, it will be gone. Tell them you are pretty much interested and pretty much interested to be continued with contract employee. If you go and say, yes, I wanted to be go ahead with permanent role with Infosys, it will be gone because they may ask you all the documentation part, whatever you kept, then your job will be gone. So that is why safe side always for the step up when you are trying to be get a job, apply for these positions and some mini organizations where they are not mostly talking about the background, BGV verifications. That is possible, but not all the companies are possible. Only contract positions are applicable for this career gap people or career gap people or somewhere they did work and they had some gap. This is possible. But interview perspective, you can join anywhere. Sorry, interview perspective, you can go anywhere and attend it. Don't say it is contract. Don't say it is permanent. You can tell even if you get the call from some TCS. Okay, you can tell you had everything, PF and all, PF and all. You can tell everything and you join or attend the interview if they are scheduling. Okay, if you get the offer right, ignore it simply. The confident, if you see here, okay, when you are learning the course and if you do this part after learning it, do you think your confidence will be high? Do you think if you do this, it will be helpful for you or not? Attending the interviews and getting the offer and ignoring it, how it is beautiful, no? Huh? See, brush up your skills is most important, and get the confidence is most important. That's it to get a job. Okay, and whatever the possibilities from our side, we will be providing it. It's not like you join me and I will give you the job. Okay, and after getting the job, my existing students will be there. I will ask them to give you the support, but it will be chargeable. Okay, ma? I don't drag it. It's okay for the first session. Tomorrow, I will go ahead and discuss more deeper in general way about our platform, ServiceNow. Okay? Yes, no? And
Okay.
we will be giving one link, okay, over the group. We will give you some link, and if you have any other doubts, you can go there and check it. Check it means you can note down your doubts if still you had any. Okay, ma'am? Platform you can learn anything, but these are all the general things which are needed, I would say. I could have directly started the ServiceNow introduction, blah blah blah. I could have tell you, and then what benefit you get it if I tell you. Even though you can go somewhere in the YouTube or documentation part, you will be also getting understand. There are a lot of YouTube channels also that can be done, but these are all needed, I would say, for every job seeker. Okay. Anything else, anyone, before we get wind up? Tomorrow I will get
So I am
started with
from civil
ServiceNow.
engineering background,
Yes, ma'am.
and I am currently working in civil engineering. So I have currently PF. Now, if I have to put the fake documents, then how can I manage the PF?
Okay.
Because
What?
in EPFO it directly shows my company's name.
Hmm. What it will show?
My company's service history. Since
Okay.
2023, I am in that company, and currently I am in that company. And I am from civil engineering background. So if I have to put the IT experience, then how can I show it?
From our ServiceNow perspective, one advantage is there. Okay.
Yes.
One, uh, the people who did work for some bank, okay, they will be having, for example, SBA. People are working for SBA bank. They are having the PF. In SBI bank, the ServiceNow platform will be used, if you ask me. And if you go for your construction field, it may be mini organization or big organization, everywhere this platform will be used. And if it is not possible, probably you can go ahead with this contract position. That is only one possibility. First, you need to try more because I can't give you assurance whether I get the call or not. But most of the people who are having the PF, genuine PF and genuine documentations, then that is possible, I would say.
Okay, sir. Okay.
It's okay, I would say, but not 100%. Okay, maybe, but 100% you can apply for these positions. Easily they will get you. Because people may ask if you have the PF, then they will directly take you. It's not like what company it is, where it is located, what kind of organization it is. Even in the pharma field, our ServiceNow platform will be there. Do you agree? Not even our platform in pharma. Do you think the database team will be there or server maintenance team will be there? Everywhere
Yes,
the IT
definitely.
will be involved. It's not like only construction, it's not like only IT organization. Everywhere our IT activities will be there. For example, our service now. Other platform also will be involved. Okay. Instead of they are giving they are getting services from other vendor, they directly recruit the people and get it done. That is what happening nowadays. If one guy is there, IT people, and they are building their own team in pharma also and working and serving for this particular company. That is happening nowadays. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, sir.
Yes,
Sorry.
please. Yes, please.
Sir, I'm Pawan. Actually, I've done with the hotel management and completed a master's in that. Does it works if I learn this tool?
I got to hear you are from hotel management. Later, what you did?
Master's in human resource department.
Okay, because 4 years back, okay, I would say not now. 4 years back, the hotel management people got placed in the TCS. But nowadays, I'm not hearing it. But it's kind of trial. Do one thing. Okay, you can keep the
Yes, sir.
resume. Okay, you can contact our HR team. They will be providing you the resume. Keep it in the Naukari and see. Check it for 1 week.
Okay, sir.
If you are getting the calls, that's okay. Nowadays, that that can be checked up.
Okay, sir.
And
Hi, sir.
how long
Yeah.
how long does the ServiceNow project year in real time last? Like usually is it long term projects or short term projects?
So project. When you ask me projects, okay, most of the things will be implemented. Incident application. Maybe people are knowing or not knowing. And also we will be building our own application in ServiceNow platform. Okay, that we can do multiple things more, but our syllabus, okay, this is our syllabus. I will be introducing it, by the way. I thought of introducing today and starting some demo. This part, whatever you are going to be learning, this is our syllabus. Okay. Whatever you are going to be learn, you can implement it on any application. That application, okay, for example, when we are going to build own application, we will get at least 20 proposals application. From 20 a proposal application, we will take one and work on it in our sessions. The
Master,
20
real time,
proposals, 20
in
gatherments,
application.
it's in the organizations. In the organization, most of the things, okay, ITSM had the lot of opportunities. Okay, you don't need to create it newly. It is kind of by default creation application, ITSM. There you need to do some enhancements. Enhancements can be done. When they are coming to you and ask for the new requirements, you need to work on it. By default, there will be ITSM application, instant application. But when they ask you some enhancement, you need to do it by using these all topics. Maybe somewhere I will show you the requirement, general requirement, and take one topic and do it in general way.
So, hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, I have MBA Finance. I want to business analyst profile in service now.
There are nowadays, if there is one project, there is only one business analyst. One project, one business analyst. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Mm.
One project, one business analyst. Is that correct? Then there
Okay.
couldn't be multiple business analysts and gathering the requirements from the client and doing it. But after done with this project,
Mm.
when it goes for the production or supporting, do you think you are needed? Okay, you are done with the
Mm.
project. Initially, you are needed, business analyst. Okay, you're done with the
Mm.
project and then it is into the production. After production, still do you need? No, right?
No,
Again, you need to go for
no,
one
no,
other project. Correct?
no,
When,
no,
when we
no.
are when you are having this kind of hierarchy, do you see a lot of opportunities and especially ServiceNow business analyst?
Mm.
General business analyst, there are opportunities. Okay, for other project or domain based, there are opportunities. If you ask me, there are little bit opportunities that too one guy or two guys are needed for one project in ServiceNow.
Oh, okay.
It's your choice then.
Okay.
Sir, one last question. I will keep it short.
Yes, please. It's okay.
I'm passed out from 2015.
Okay.
Later on, I had a career gap of 3.9 years, like 3.9 to 4 years. I have joined an MNC in August 2019.
I'm sorry, ma, I'm not hearing you. I am unable to hear you. Can you quickly start it again?
Can you hear me
Sorry.
now, sir?
I am able to hear, but your voice is breaking. Okay, can you start talking?
Minute, I'm cutting out.
You can
Can
start
you hear
talking.
me now, sir?
Yes, it is fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
I'm passed out from 2015, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Later, I had a gap for like 4 years. In 2019, I have joined an MNC.
Okay.
From then, I had like 5.8 to 6 years of experience.
Okay. Till now.
So
You are holding.
till now,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
till now I got like 6 years of experience. Currently working in BMC Remedy tool.
Okay. Okay.
I got it into this MNC for being a ServiceNow developer, as the
Mm-hmm.
project is being on pipeline. But the
Okay.
project initially hadn't signed off. So currently they are using, by then they are using BMC Remedy as a ticketing tool for all the other purposes. So they have, rather being keeping me on bench, they have asked me to join the BMC Remedy project.
Okay.
Okay. Like, what would you suggest, sir, if current now I'm looking for a transition to service now. So just keeping the experience of MNC would be fine, or any of the other would be asking what is the career, why this gap has came, or should I do something to
This gap you are talking about?
The one after the BTech to 2019.
No, that is not needed. You don't need to be do anything. You can just keep it in your resume and you can get tried. No one will
Oh,
ask
oh,
you 2015 to 2019. Maybe organizations like TCS or some
TCS.
other people may ask you, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, I'm not sure they may ask you, but other organizations are also there. No? It's not only TCS. Nowadays, it's become also strict. If you go for the bench in 1 month, you will be fired out. Do you know this? Still, do you think you wanted to be go to TCS?
No, sir, for sure, no,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
And I know you're talking about
See,
general and generic questions
yeah,
today, but not rather than service now.
yeah.
Just wanted to ask you one thing that which is
It's
keeping in my
okay.
mind. So
It's okay.
yeah, uh, I'm completely not aware of coding, sir.
Yeah.
Reason previously I have thought of selecting other technologies like SAP and uh, other things. But when it comes to service now, there is scripting, which I'm
Okay.
completely not aware of. Like starting like completely a beginner, would this be a good choice for me, rather than
Okay.
currently working as an admin or technical support analyst in service now?
Mm,
Anyway, there would be some point which I should be definitely doing the developing part
okay.
down the
See,
ladder.
here you did learn,
Yeah.
right? Service now.
No, no,
Here,
sir, no.
here
Currently, there
you
were
didn't
few
learn.
projects coming in, and they were hiring many of the people for service now.
So here you given the interviews on BMC Remedy, and then same you got the project on BMC Remedy, and you are working there, correct? Or you did learn service now
No,
and
sir,
you
no.
got the job in
Uh,
2019 and service now,
yes,
and then you get a chance to work with BMC Remedy. Okay.
PMC
So
remedy.
2019
They
level,
have
the
taken.
questions there. See,
Yeah,
if you ask me,
yes,
maybe you know, you are aware of it, but still I'm saying, okay. For example,
yes,
100% coding, when someone asks you, everybody will tell developing Java or .NET, correct?
yes, sir.
Java, .NET, SAP, ABAP, Python, and all. But if you
Yes,
come
sir.
for these platforms, it's low coding, I would say, not big. All okay, just 30 to 30% of the coding. When you comparing with Java, if there are 100% coding is there in our ServiceNow platform, just 30% of the coding, that to inbuilt concepts. It's not like you are innovating the coding and writing it. If you learn
Oh,
this particular course, maybe till last 4 years can be manageable, relevant. 4 or
okay.
last 5 months. But if you're asking me about the coding, it bit less when you compare with other technologies. But coding level, you don't need to be worried. You will be keep on practicing. When you are practicing it only, you may get the confident. Until unless you are just watching the live sessions, and there you will be seeing, you will get more content. Live sessions or recordings, if you are watching it, the coding part, when you see it will be very easy. It's very
Yes, sir.
understandable. Okay, if you come out and see, it's kind of Tamil movie.
Yes, sir.
You are
Yes,
not going to understand if you Telugu. That's how
yes, sir.
it works practically. You need to practice it a lot, and then you will get easily understand. If you
Sure, sir.
don't
Okay.
practice, you don't understand. And this is only 30% that to JavaScript and internal APIs. It's not
Okay.
like you are writing the innovation coding, innovative. You are
There
thinking,
is
and
already
then
already built prerequisites
lines of code you don't write 100 lines of code, but you need to understand the business requirement properly.
which we'll use.
You're talking something.
No,
Hmm?
sir. No, no. Okay. Carry on.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
having the
Thank.
inbuilt concepts now. Okay, whatever you are
Oh,
learning, you will be implementing it. But maybe in a deeper, depends on the requirement.
okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So anything else, anyone more? And we'll be sharing you one link. Okay. Maybe our HR team will share one link. The link where you can be able to note all your doubts. Still, if you have. Okay. Ideally, I was having the link and there before our session. I was asking you guys to be note down all your doubts, but it was killing the time, 2 days. But now most of the people got an idea. If still you have any doubts related to general things, probably you may note down there and we'll be covering later, tomorrow or some other time. Okay. So that's all from mind. If anything else, I don't want it to be introduced. I will be introducing our platform also tomorrow. What channel we have, what social accounts we have, where what are we posting there and all. I can introduce it along with our subject in general way. Okay. Even I did not introduce myself, right? It's okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll be introducing more now. Probably you will be here 2 months or 3 months. There you can understand everything. Okay, fine.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you.
So you guys can be posted there. The doubts, general things. Okay. Chalo.